So Zappy has done something pretty amazing. Their new AI agents are really game changing, and how you create them is quite incredible. Stick around in this video, like, subscribe, and continue to watch, because I'm going to show you something here that's really important, and that is that you can make AI agents very quickly, very easily, and with no particular skills at all. So let's see how we do it. When you log into Zapier, which is free for a basic account, you can see all this stuff going on here. But what we're looking for is over here in the side menu, which is agents. If we click on agents, it loads up and it brings in this new interface that we've got. It's pretty straightforward how it works. Listed there in the main screen is all your agents you've created, and you can create a new agent by clicking the new agent button at the top here. That's pretty straightforward, isn't it? But let's have a look at an agent that I created this morning. Now, this took me fully 3 minutes, I reckon. And I was shocked at how easy it was. Basically, I just said to it that I wanted to create an agent. And the agent every morning would go to my email. It would check for a particular email address. And if there was an email from that email address, it would look inside the email, find a specific set of keywords, and then report to me the things that are in that section underneath that. In this case, it's an email listing a whole pile of new AI tools that I get every day. So it checks that email, it then pulls the 5 recommendations, and then it sends it to me. And at first I was going to get sent by Facebook Messenger, but I actually did run into a wall there. So I switched to Telegraph because Telegraph is so much easier. And that was all I told it. It then created this trigger list here under the instructions. It says, look for emails received today from the sender. And I gave it the sender's email address in my Gmail. If an email from there is found, read the content, search the email for a section title, 5 AI tools to supercharge your productivity. Now, this is in every email every day from this newsletter. Extract the 5 recommendations and their associated live links, send them to me via Facebook Messenger. And that's where I ran into the problem. So I killed off that and actually went to Telegraph. And Telegraph is so much easier to use. So they got an unexpected outcome, and so we fixed that up by changing over. And then it moved on to using Telegram to send the messenger. So basically every morning I get a message in Telegram with the 5 AI tools that came in that email that night. Now, the rest of the email I can take or leave, but the 5 tools really interest me. That's what keeps me on the edge, seeing what's coming out, seeing what new tools are available so that I can bring videos to you guys and also to many other people that I help. So this was important to me. But it just gives you an example that I was just using plain English. Go and check for this email. If you find this email, check for this section. If there's sections there, give me the 5 tools that are under there. And it made me this update, daily AI tools messenger update. And now every day I actually get a message from this Zap, which actually gives me the information. So I don't need to go and check my emails anymore. That will arrive on my phone, nice and easy for me to read. Every day I get that message on my phone and it arrives just that, nice and easy, and I can read it and I don't have to open my email to go and check that. And it saves me digging in there early in the morning. Quite frankly, I don't really want to face up to problems too early in the morning. So how do we do this? Well, let's go back here and click New Agent. Now, you'll see there's a whole pile of agents already done here. Call follow-up, lead gen research, support email agent. And if you click on them, you can read what that template involves. When I get a new email, look at the contents and determine a question from a customer. If it's a customer question, look up the answer in use find data out of data source. So you're connecting it to one of your data sources. It might be a chatbot, it might be an AI tool at OpenAI where you've created an assistant or something like that. And then answer in a direct, courteous tone with the correct answer. Please be succinct. Do not attempt to answer the question if you do not see. So you can see they're using plain English. It's pretty straightforward, isn't it? So you can choose that template, and if you choose that template, it can then create that for you, and what you do is you go through and connect it. SEO analysis, sales email creator, whatever. Let's have a look at this, and we'll just try this one. It'll be a bit of fun. Okay, so connected to my email account. Obviously, I already connected to my email account. Easiest way to do this is log into your Gmail account or whatever account you're using first, and then come here and try and connect it. Because once it's logged in the browser, it's easy for it to find and seek the authentication that you need. So go create. That's great. Okay, So use find data source here. Let's test this agent. Now we know this is going to fail because I did not put a data source here. So what I want to see is if it asks me for the data source. Okay, latest email was not a customer question. So there we go. So that was really easy. Now, what I do need to do, find data to add data source here. Okay, I'm going to try using a spreadsheet as the data source. So, use this Google sheet as the data source. And let's see how this goes. Hopefully it can connect to it. It is set so that it should be able to connect to it. Okay, so I haven't had much luck connecting data there. Looks like everything's not as perfect as what I'd hoped. But let's have a look at creating a new agent and we'll just demonstrate how we can make one. So create a custom agent is a good one. Check my email at 6:30 and send a list of the email subjects that I received overnight to my Telegram. Let's see what happens. Now it's going away, it's doing all that. It's already found the Gmail account that I had and my Telegram account. And if I include Zap on that and get it to create that, it's going to put all that together. Schedule a Zap every day. Finish setup. Select the time. As I said, it was 06:30, so I can go down to 06:30 and go save. Now, I can test this agent by clicking test, which I recommend you do because you're going to find all the faults. So schedule every day, find the email, looking for any new emails received since yesterday. Now, all being well, we should receive something in the phone. Probably quite a few there. Sending a message. It sent me a list of some of the titles, so that's what I should see. And now I'm just waiting for it to arrive on my phone. And hey presto, there it is on my phone. Now the final step is to actually go here and go enable agent. If you don't enable the agent, while it does work, it's not live, so it's not going to do it for you. So look, that's a little bit of a look into the agents. Obviously you can build all sorts of things and you can get as constructive as you like, but beware, there will be glitches, just like the one I had trying to connect a data source to that first agent. I think that telling it what you want to do, knowing the tools that you are using, will give you a much better result. As you can see from this one that I just created, knowing that I wanted to send something to Telegraph and it's already connected, knowing that I wanted to check email and knowing that was already connected, meant that this one just worked without any hitches. So think about that before you go ahead, connect up some tools and see what you can turn out. Pretty simple way to make agents.